The summer transfer window promises to be pivotal, with the Gunners once again in the Champions League and hungry for silverware. Strengthening key areas of the squad is essential. From defensive midfielders to explosive forwards, several high-profile names have been linked with a move to North London. Here's a deep dive into the most exciting potential signings and how they could transform Arsenal's squad. One of the most talked about names is Martin Zubimendi, the 26-year-old Real Sociedad midfielder. Reports suggest that Arsenal are prepared to activate his £50.5 million release clause, and it's easy to understand why. Zubimendi is a modern holding midfielder, calm under pressure, sharp in his passing, and intelligent in breaking up play. His composure and tactical awareness evoke comparisons to Xabi Alonso, while his defensive instincts make him an ideal shield for the back line. With Thomas Partey expected to leave, Arteta needs a reliable, long-term replacement. Zubimendi's ability to dictate tempo and launch attacks makes him the ideal partner for Declan Rice. While Rice drives forward with his box-to-box energy, Zubimendi can sit deep and orchestrate play, forming a midfield pairing that could define Arsenal's title ambitions. However, Zubimendi isn't the most physically dominant player. Against aggressive, high-pressing teams like Manchester City, he has occasionally struggled with physical duels. For him to thrive in the Premier League, Arteta will need to ensure he's surrounded by players with strength and presence. Next on my list is Rodrygo, the versatile forward. With Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. taking all the credit at Real Madrid, Brazilian forward Rodrygo could be seeking a fresh challenge. The 24-year-old has impressed at the highest level, contributing 17 goals and assists in La Liga last season, and remains one of the most versatile attackers in Europe. Comfortable on either wing or as a false nine, Rodrygo's adaptability makes him a natural fit for Arteta's fluid attacking system. Arteta has long favored high-energy forwards who press aggressively and combine well in tight spaces. Rodrygo's pace, flair, and work rate would complement Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli beautifully. His ability to link up with Martin, guard, and stretch defenses could add a new dimension to Arsenal's attack. While Madrid may be reluctant to part ways with such a talented player, Rodrygo may see the Premier League, and Arsenal in particular, as the perfect stage to step out of Mbappe's shadow and become a star in his own right. Another exciting winger on Arsenal's radar is Nico Williams of Athletic Bilbao. At just 23, Williams is already an established talent in La Liga, boasting 8 goals and 11 assists from last season. Known for his electric pace and fearless dribbling, he poses a constant threat down the left flank and has the energy to contribute. Defensively, a key trait in Arteta's system, Williams' £49 million release clause presents a relatively affordable option for a player with such high potential. Rumors suggest he's turned down a move to Barcelona, leaving the door open for Arsenal to swoop in. He would provide strong competition for Martinelli and add depth to a squad that needs more firepower for a long campaign. That said, his decision-making in the final third can be inconsistent. Williams occasionally overcomplicates situations or chooses the wrong final pass. Arteta will need to refine his football IQ, but the raw talent is undeniably there. Perhaps the most urgent need in Arsenal's squad is a clinical striker, and Sporting CP's Viktor Gyökeres has emerged as a leading candidate. The 26-year-old Swede is coming off a remarkable season, having scored 43 goals in 50 appearances. Arsenal are reportedly preparing a £60 million bid. For personal terms already agreed, Gyökeres is a complete forward, strong, fast, intelligent in link-up play, and relentless in pressing. He's built for the Premier League and fits seamlessly into Arteta's tactical vision. As a focal point who can hold the ball up, combine with teammates, and bully defenders. He's the No. 9 Arsenal have long been missing. The concern lies in how he performs against deep, compact defenses, a common challenge in the Premier League. Gyökeres thrives in open spaces, so Arteta will need to ensure the team creates the right conditions for him to succeed against more defensive sides. If Arsenal want to make a statement of intent, signing Florian Wirtz would do just that. The 21-year-old Bayer Leverkusen star is one of Europe's most exciting young talents. Last season, he registered 11 goals and 12 assists in the Bundesliga and was the creative engine behind Leverkusen's title-winning campaign. Wirtz is often compared to Mesut Özil for his vision and finesse, but he brings greater dynamism and positional flexibility. He can operate as a central attacking midfielder or drift wide, giving Arteta tactical options. His ability to unlock defenses with a single pass would complement Ødegaard and elevate Arsenal's attacking creativity. His main weakness is his limited defensive contribution. In Arteta's high-pressing system, every player is expected to track back and press, something Wirtz will need to adapt to. Additionally, his relatively slight frame may be tested in the physical intensity of English football. Nevertheless, if Arsenal can secure his signature, this could be a transformational move. Rafael Leão is another name drawing serious interest from Arsenal. The 25-year-old AC Milan winger has become one of Serie A's most dangerous forwards. With 12 goals and 13 assists last season, Leão is powerful, fast, and confident in one-on-one situations, and he's proven himself on big stages. Arteta is reportedly considering Leão as an upgrade on Martinelli or Trossard. With his ability to dismantle defenders and produce clutch moments, Leão fits the mold of a match winner. He played a key role in Milan's Serie A triumph and brings a champion's mentality that Arsenal need to take the next step. However, his work rate without the ball has been criticized. Leão can be inconsistent in pressing and doesn't always track back habits that may not align with Arteta's expectations. Additionally, his finishing can be erratic, something that must improve if Arsenal are to justify an £85 million investment. With Champions League ambitions and Premier League dreams, Arsenal's transfer strategy this summer will be crucial. One of the most exciting young forwards in Europe right now is Benjamin Šeško, and Arsenal are reportedly pushing hard to bring him to the Emirates. The 21-year-old RB Leipzig striker is already showing signs of becoming a world-class striker, with 21 goals and 6 assists in all competitions this season. Tall, fast, and intelligent, Šeško combines the physical profile of a traditional striker with the movement and technical ability of a modern forward. Šeško thrives on making clever runs behind defenders, and his composure in front of goal is impressive for someone so young. His height and aerial ability also give Arsenal an option they currently lack: a legitimate threat from crosses and set pieces. Unlike Gyokeres, who is a more established force, Šeško is still developing. He might need time to adapt to the physicality of the Premier League, and his all-round game still has room to grow. But under Arteta's guidance, he could flourish into a long-term leader of Arsenal's front line. With several top clubs circling, Arsenal may need to move fast if they want to land the Slovenian prodigy. With Champions League ambitions and Premier League dreams, Arsenal's transfer strategy this summer will be crucial. Each of these targets, Zubimendi, Rodrygo, Nico Williams, Gyokeres, Wirtz, Leão, and Šeško brings a unique skill set and serious potential. While not every name may arrive at the Emirates, even 2 or 3 of these signings could elevate the squad to the next level. What do you think, Gooners? Which of these signings would be a dream come true, and which ones should Arsenal avoid? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more in-depth Arsenal transfer updates.